Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit more here about spam. And like when I was first on YouTube, and I noticed I always use the channel subscribe as an example because the channel subscribe was getting all these people um, just because everybody was saying subscribe. And so that's how the algorithm worked. But what I wanted to express is that we don't need networks. Um, and even the algorithm can be very dictating if it follows trends because of the fact, okay, we could sit here and repeat the word white over and over again and then not realize that someone is buying people from other countries and telling them that's their job to do that. Well, then that's manipulation. And so it sounded to me like eventually the internet companies caught on or found out. I don't know if all the CEOs know this is going on or they're just allowing the bad practice and so they're changing CEOs. So if they change CEOs then through plausible deniability, then they can express, oh, well, I just didn't know. And so that's, I guess, one of the things that Mr. Kramer from CNBC had always said. He says, oh, well, when CEOs step down and resign, he says it's likely there's something wrong with the company. And so it's funny, he was always boosting up all these tech companies. And even like, oh my goodness, Steve, he's always loved Apple. When Steve Jobs, I remember when Steve Jobs was sick and he stepped down and Tim Cook stepped in instead. I mean, I don't think Apple fell. He just was always saying that there's something wrong with the company. And I was thinking, well, what about the basket of chickens, eggs, stock that NBC is in? I don't hear Jim Cramer talking at all about his own parent company at all, which I believe his charitable trust is surrounding. But yeah, I just wanted to say I could sit here and talk about white. I don't want to because it doesn't solve anything. So I can say it a couple of times, baking the word in here. It says try searching to get started. So this is an incognito page. Let me show you. Up here is incognito, and so I can hope that it will not remember, but for some reason incognito, it does remember things from time to time. When it's supposed to clear, it's been remembering lately.